And there is, this growing tension politically in Lagos about this issue of indigenship and those who think that Lagos is a no man's land. You're a Lagosian, isn't it?
I'm from Osun State, but I've lived all my life in Lagos. I was born in Lagos State, and
so you're one of those people who believe that Lagos is a no man's land.
No, I think there are people who are indigenous to Lagos, and I also think that Lagos is the commercial center of Nigeria, and for you to be the commercial center of Nigeria, it means Lagos belongs to the enterprising. Lagos belongs to the commercial. The history of Lagos is that in the 18th century, the Portuguese came into Lagos. They were the ones who named Lagos. They came into Lagos for commerce. Okay, commerce has always been the center point of Lagos. So if you are not adding value to the state, then there's a problem. So commerce, enterprise, business, that's what Lagos is about. It's just unfortunate to me that successive governors since 1999 in Lagos State are people who have never managed business for one day in their lives before.
What do you mean?
All of them.
Bola Tinubu?
But no business.
But his
businesses came after.
He's been in a private sector.
He was a private sector. He was working for someone. He never managed a business as an entrepreneur. And this is somebody who is managing an entrepreneurial state. The same thing with Raji Fashola. With all due respect to him, he was also, from employment with a law firm. He had never known what it was to pay salaries, never known. And that's why these guys go around destroying small businesses all over Lagos. You see an Okada rider and the first thing that comes to your head is to destroy his Okada. You see somebody trying to sell something by the roadside. First thing that comes to your head is destroy the stall. Imagine an entrepreneurial governor governing Lagos State. That person will look at the stall and think, how can I create a night market?
Who is an entrepreneurial candidate?
Well, I think there are several. I could put names forward. Gbadebo Roadvival, I think, is an entrepreneurial candidate. I think that's someone who understands the mentality of Lagos, understands the heartbeat of Lagos. I look forward to having him as a candidate, possibly, if the primaries go well within the ADC. That might be showing my hand too early, but that's my personal opinion, not the opinion of the Atiku campaign anyway. I'm just saying that Gbadebo is my friend. I think he understands. We've discussed these ideas. I think, we should have that. But Lagos deserves a governor that understands the spirit of Lagos. So
Lagos is no man's land. No. Anybody can... Lagos is for the taking of anyone.
Lagos is for the enterprising. Lagos is for the commercial. The people who founded...
So you might be Lagos an Igbo man as long as you're enterprising. People. So Uche Okafor can be the House of Reps member of Lagos in...
Lagos was welcomed in Ikeja. Lagos was named. Lagos was named Lagos by the Portuguese. The Portuguese came to buy slaves in Lagos.
So you're saying that it was okay. It's okay that anyone from anywhere around the country can run it.
I'm saying what gives Lagos that brand is the fact that Lagos is a commercial state.
So Echukudi can run Lagos, right, as a governor?
I don't have a problem with Echukudi running Lagos State. I honestly do not have a problem with it. As long as, certain things are also put in place, you understand, to protect the interest of the indigenous people of Lagos State. Again, for me, it's not just, Lagos is not, you don't just come and say, oh, it belongs to this ethnicity or it belongs to that ethnicity. I don't think in terms of such prisms.
Is Lagos a Yoruba land in your own
I don't
view?
think in terms of such prisms. Lagos historically is Yoruba land. But Lagos over the years has gone through several revolutions. Lagos is also undergoing an evolution now. Now, the rights of the indigenous people of Lagos will always be enshrined, must always be enshrined. But we must also understand that Lagos is no longer... It no longer just belongs to Lagosians. Look, there was a point in time in the world where Saudi Arabia was the center of the world. Okay, if you were a musician, if you were an artist, if you were a magician, you wanted to perform in Saudi Arabia. Was a time, or up till now, where America is the center of the world. If you haven't performed at certain locations in America, if you haven't fought as a boxer, if you haven't fought as a wrestler in certain locations in America, you can't be considered to be at the art of your craft. If Lagos wants to be the center of Nigeria, then Lagos must be willing to welcome people. So I don't mind who is governor of Lagos, as long as that person is commercially driven, that person is entrepreneurially driven.